Not Great Gatsby. Yeah, he was getting.
No, it wasn't. It was the Wolf of Wall Street.
Yeah, what's that dance? That boy came up in there. That boy the boy Leo going. Yeah, that's a dance right there for Leo right there. He gonna cut up. How you do it? I don't know what it was. I don't know what that was. Game. We just came in there.
It was an actor that said a long time ago when he was accepting an award. He said, "Man, I went up for this audition and I didn't get it." He said, "I was mad." He's like, "Man, who they gave it to?" They said they gave it to this guy named Leo, and he was like, "Oh, never mind." All right,
that's great. He used to go.
All right.
Nothing I can do about that.
Ladies and gentlemen, what's up to the Just Acting Up Show? Here comes a brand new flavor in your ear, man. Well, this new show. So we gotta come with the energy. Mike, what's going on, brother?
Man, what's going on? What's going on? Good people, what's going on, man? How y'all doing today? Chris, how you doing today, bro?
Yeah, Chris, how you doing, brother?
Little upset, bro. I tried to go get last minute haircut. Of course, I ain't having an appointment, but tried to go to the barbershop last minute to get a haircut, and well.
I got 1, 2. Who's first? Okay, Chris, you was first. Bet. I got about 2 ahead straight. Yeah, you can wait. I'll work in. Okay, bet. Okay, we in business. All right. I don't know about y'all. Brian got to step up. Y'all seen that game last night? They can't let up off them because when they was playing the Kings, see what happened when they was playing the Kings now. You seen game one. All right, Mike, you finna run to the store. Where you going? Are you going next door to get a plate? Matter of fact, since you going over there, hold up. I got you. Fish plate. Give me fish plate, mac and cheese. Fish plate, mac and cheese. Fish plate, mac and cheese. They make sure see if they got collard greens. Get some of that peach lemonade too. You know I like that peach lemonade. No, man, you a fool. That's what I said. You better have my money. And guess what? I know it's the third. I know bills do, but you pulling my leg. Who died? No, you lying. Will, you know Martin died. Well, how he died? He woke up dead. No. You pulling my leg. When his mama die? No. You put the rest of it right there. Mm-hmm. That mercy. That plate didn't stand a chance. That plate did not stand a chance. All right, now. All right, who next? You said what? No, you might as well. You can come in and wait. It's about to be about what? One. I've been busy. I've been cutting hair all.
Man, 5 hours.
I've had them experience before. But you know, shout out to my boy Arch. Arch ain't never done me dirty like that. But yeah, I've been in that situation before. But I like when he said he woke up dead. How you wake up dead?
Boy, I think that's why God wanted me to lose my hair at a certain age, because I dealt with that a couple times, and I was like, man, I ain't come back to do no more. You don't give me a tip this time, James? No.
Yeah.
It's out of y'all, man.
Yeah. Only at the black barbershops.
Y'all got a new mixtape? Boy, let me tell you something, boy.
Oh, that mixtape, yeah. You heard about that disc? Oh, yeah.
Don't have a barbershop. My barbershop, they like to debate. So it's,
man.
Lil Wayne is better than Jesus.
Oh yeah.
LeBron is the best scorer. Bird.
Yeah.
Bird. No more debate.
Yeah. Oh yeah. They're gonna do this here. They're gonna do that there in the Super Bowl.
Stand in this, boy.
Yeah. Okay. We rocking. All right. That's what's up. All right. 5 hours later, no haircut in sight. They ain't even worked on your beard yet. Damn it.
You can't stand it, boy. Man, we got a great show for y'all, man. We're gonna be talking about NBA playoffs, and we're certain. Why is there beef within the light skin community? You know what? I'm sorry. We're gonna say it for the show. You rappers, you R&B artists, y'all just man, boy. All that and more. Entertainment news, Just Acting Up Show. Let's go. Ladies and gentlemen, here we are. Here we go. Just Acting Up Show. Before we get the show started, you already know what to do. You're going to like.
You're going to follow.
You share.
And subscribe. My bad.
One day.
Yeah, I messed that up. I totally messed that up. I was thinking about something not totally outside the box. Man, we need to get some music start playing up in here so we can get,
man, it's all good.
It's all good.
My job said, what's your ETA? I'm gonna let them hang on that, bro. I'm gonna leave them on red for a little bit. Anyways, that type of energy.
I got one of them ETA phone calls. Hey, what's your ETA?
Huh? It was like I tried to text call James. Where at? Hey, you come in all late and everything? Yeah, this is my last weekend here, bro. So you know. Yeah. Sinister laugh.
My ETA is at another job.
I got a new job. Throw my head back and laugh.
Like, ETA is eventually the afternoon.
Oh man, for real, man. Let's go and get into this, man. Playoffs. The NBA playoffs. They are upon us, man. Oh man, shout out to Houston Rockets for having a great season. Finished the season 41-41, 0.500. You know, in the past couple of years, Rockets been going through it, so I'll take that for the end of the season. So come back stronger next year with a good looking roster. Yeah. Yes. And now the NBA playoffs are here. Playing tournament and everything, man. So go ahead, get your wings, get your burr, your favorite drink and nachos and everything, wherever you line up to watch the games, and sit back and enjoy, man. I know I am. I'm gonna tune in every now and then unless it's a matchup I really want to see. But other than that, you know, hey, wait for the finals and everything else. So we're gonna see what happens, man.
It's a new era. Yeah. Wave without the Warriors.
Yeah, ain't no Warriors. Y'all think that dynasty gonna get broke up between Draymond, Clay, and Steph?
It was already on his way out. Once Clay went out, that was it.
Yeah.
That's pretty much
Yeah.
So Warriors gave me nightmares, but they gave me frustration. Oh, I was frustrated playing the goddamn boy. I swear.
Rockets always get the bad end of all of these iconic playoff games. You know, like we couldn't get past Kobe. Remember that? Couldn't get past. Yeah. Kobe beat us when we had Steve Francis. He beat us. He beat us when we had Yao Ming. He beat us. And the Warriors, we almost got them. And then Chris Paul pulled his hamstring. And then whoop, there it is. Then they went on and won another championship. Gosh darn it.
You know, I see Draymond already setting up his broadcasting career. You know, he's gonna be like the next Charles Barkley.
Oh man, yeah. So we're gonna see how this play out, this NBA playoffs, boy. It's gonna be good. I'm looking forward to it. Mm-hmm. But not only that, 50 Cent back on that gangsters. I'm sorry. Every time 50 Cent, I say 50, I gotta say one of the bars, something like that. Many. I'm sorry, man. 50, man. I don't care anybody say 50, man. That boy, hey, savvy businessman, rap artist, man. 50 is that dude. And yeah, man. Shout out to 50 Cent, Curtis Jackson, and he is now. I guess he's now officially opened his G Unit. I'm sorry. Over the G Unit Studios in Shreveport. Y'all from Shreveport? Shreveport,
Y'all from Shreveport?
Y'all from Shreveport? Oh, man, I'm gonna take a trip. I'm mad at the internet. They keep on saying 50 Cent is the male Tyler Perry. I'm like, y'all, just stop. Stop doing that. Stop. Just stop. Y'all stop that mess, man. Both of them are doing very, very well for themselves from hard upbringings. It is fun.
Definitely gonna bring a lot of jobs to Shreveport. Not that far. Another studio to add to this region. So that's good for us actors here in this area because that's not that. That's about a 4-hour drive.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Netflix in Austin.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So shout out to Texas and Louisiana, man.
Yes, indeed. And last but not least, to close out the segment of this part of the show, 1989 Dreams. They are hosting a 90s TV weekend live. This is going to be really good. I went to the one last year where they had, pretty much shows from yesteryear that are still popular to this day, that holds a very special place in the Black community and a lot of other communities' hearts. Like they had Living Single, they had Martin, and they're going to do it again. And I'm looking forward to it. The dates are going to be on May 3rd to May 5th. Location at the Deluxe Theater, 3303 Lyons Avenue. They're going to be putting on from some of your favorite episodes from your favorite TV shows, like The Parkers, Fresh Prince, and Martin, and Living Single. With some people that we do know of in our Houston, Texas community, some very, very, very established actors. So looking forward to that. Y'all make sure y'all get that tickets for 1989 Dreams 90s TV Weekend Live. It was pretty good. I enjoyed it.
Nice.
Yeah.
I might have to go hit that up.
Yeah, man. It's crazy too. Like once you know the episodes they're doing, and you know each line by line, person, it was fun. It was really cool. Good time.
I just need them to do the scene when Martin was trying to find his Walkman.
Oh.
Getting fake out on stage.
Shit.
And just to know, what makes that even funnier? Because I think I forgot who was talking about it, but how they say how that dog wasn't even supposed to be it was supposed to be a real dog. They ended up using the stuff. Yeah, that makes that even more funny every time I see it.
Yeah. Martin is on Netflix now, by the way. Yeah. So it's some classic scenes in there, man. Like when he was trying to get Gina, they was doing that little thing for the AIDS benefit concert. Remember that scene? You got to push Gina. You're not doing it right. You got to push. You got to push until you sing it right.
She goes there whining.
Yeah. It was funny. Classic. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we're about to get into the Critics Corner, so don't go nowhere. Stay tuned. Stay locked in to the Just Acting Up Show. Hey, everybody. Hey, everybody. What's up, Deshae? How you doing, ma'am?
Hello. I'm happy to be amongst you three.
Thank you. Hey.
All right.
Thank you, Deshae. We are here in the Critics Corner. Here in the Critics Corner, ladies and gentlemen. Before we get that started, going over to Jarvis VIP room, right? Where we have in-depth analysis, have conversations. And conversations. And more conversations. Yes. Jarvis VIP room, man. Well, get suited, booted, and you toast for yourself. Get your wine glass up. This ain't wine, this water. All right, don't come at me with. Don't come at me.
You came in like this, bro. I mean,
it's all right there.
It's water, y'all. Oh my gosh, let's get into the Critics Corner, ladies and gentlemen. So, Rebel Moon is out on Netflix. Is it part 2 and part 1 that's on Netflix right now?
Part 1, part 2. Yep. I seen it last night, and it is fire.
It is okay. Nice.
I'm gonna have to check it out.
Yes, please check it out. It's a very good movie.
Yeah, I've heard great things. I definitely got to check it out. Some people have been bashing. I'm like, oh man, shut up, y'all. I'm about to watch it for myself and see how it is. Yeah, I'm gonna watch it.
But it's pretty. It's good. It's really good. Okay. Doom's is good too, but that one is fire. So.
I heard about Doom as well too. Yeah, most definitely. And also, man,
trash.
Good times.
I know what's coming up.
Good times.
You've had some good and some bad reviews, but
man, It's out on Netflix as well too. I'll say the good and the bad and ugly for this. So number one, the good is that it is giving some up and coming stars or some well known stars work, pay, get your so work in, do that. Well known cast members that are on it, some other cast members that's a part of it. That's the good. The bad is like I'm like, what is this I'm watching?
Yeah.
The ugly is just like, oh man,
it's cringy, bro. It's just absolutely cringy. It's like, come on, man. It's like you feel like y'all setting us back.
Yeah.
When you do shows like that, you know, it's like you try to be truth to context, but it's just like it focused so much on some of the bad parts of our neighborhood and our community, but it wasn't really no rhyme or reason as far as how they were displaying it, like no lesson into. It's just like let's take for instance, it's a drug dealing baby that's on the block doing coke.
Yeah.
You know, it's like we have a lot of youth that fall to the streets. That's, you know, they grow our kids up so soon, you know, and that baby, you know, so it's just certain things I look at, like all the stereotypes was just all in there.
Right.
It's like, why make something with all the stereotypes in it like that's gonna be watched by kids? Like,
yeah,
you know, like how we was talking about the next, what movie is it that's gonna be rated R? Was it Ninja Turtles or something?
I think Ninja Turtles will be rated R. Yeah,
right.
But we Ninja Turtles.
But that's off the comic book. It's just they just overboarding with the singing with a cockroach and babies doing dope on the corner beefing with the other babies.
Yeah,
little baby,
violence and poverty, which it wasn't. Even in the show back in the day, it was a show like it was good times, so they made the good out of a bad situation. They didn't glamorize, you know, that it was you know, we just love being poor and black, you know, like, and we just love this bad, you know. No,
we love eating spam and onions.
Yeah, they made the most of their situation. So it's like, what's the teaching? Where's the teaching moment is what I was looking for in there. Like, okay, or where's the where you do draw the line? Like, where's the balance to you know, do it all?
Yeah.
When you're gonna reel it back in.
Right.
Yeah, I mean, maybe it is in the other episodes, but that first episode was horrible.
But the first episode is the one that's gonna catch the attention of the people.
Yes,
right.
Really, it set the tone. And if your first episode is just, I'm gonna be like, okay, is this something I want to keep watching or not? Right. You know, you might not even get me to watch that second one if I'm not captured by the first. But you know, to each his own. I just feel like sometimes, like, you know, people feel like things like that are really funny, you know, and they try to like play the funny part of it, like, oh, you don't have a sense of humor. But some things I think just is not funny. A baby doing dope on the side of the street, not funny. Beefing with another baby, no, come on, seriously.
Yeah.
Y'all couldn't have figured out anything else to write right there?
Yeah.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, there are what if it wasn't called Good Times? Maybe it was called something else, and we probably wouldn't measure it up to Good Times.
Exactly.
Because there's a lot of things that are on TV where I'm like, ugh. I'm like, how y'all get away with this? So like, who did this? Who wrote that? So I'm going to give it a try because there are some things that I have watched where I was like, oh man, it's rough. And I gave them a chance. I'll give it a chance, and I'll give my overall analysis afterwards, just because I like the people that are behind the voices on this right here.
Yeah.
And like I said, there have been other shows where I'm like, nah, bro, this ain't it. So I'll try it. I still don't know about the dope dealing baby. I ain't gonna lie to you about that. And then they did say one thing on it that made me laugh, where she said, the brother said, what about the struggle? I'll be here tomorrow. That was kind of funny to me. I'm like, I can't.
Yeah.
I can't.
That was like the only thing I can relate to is like, it'll be here tomorrow. Yeah, you're right.
The struggle will be tomorrow. Where the Boondocks said, God dog,
that's what I'm saying. The Boondocks had a mixture of isn't it, and it made sense.
Yeah.
It was satire, so it really made you think. It was like, okay, like how if like the episode, one of my favorite episodes, the MLK episode, of course, where. What would MLK say if he came back today? He was like, he showed all the ignorant stuff, but it like make you think, like, look at yourself, like,
Yeah.
Like, what would he say? Like, would he be like all that he did back in the day, and look how we acting? You know. So like, I was like, where's that part of it? You know.
Yeah.
Right. And that's what we want.
Now, if they would have just named it Baby's Kids re-edition.
Oh, well, there you go.
Then we wouldn't know what to expect.
There you go.
But don't name it Good Times, because Good Times is really not like what they're portraying on this show.
No.
Right. Yeah. Right. And MLK will be mad at us.
I don't see
some
that.
of us.
All I see.
Yo, please shut up. This is what all these ass women's for. And I'm sorry about that. Man.
Come on, John.
I'm sorry, man. It's just too funny.
Come on, John.
Will you ignorant nigga? I'm sorry. This what all these ass women's for. Oh, that's a classic. I look at that every year just to remind myself. Yep. Yeah. He's right. Another trailer that's getting like a lot of hate is the Transformers 1 trailer. Chris Hemsworth. You say dang, this is one of them days. This is one of them shows.
Mike is just shooting everything down. Ain't trash.
Hey man, he got it's that type of energy, man.
I blame it on the Steelers.
I'll blame it on the Steelers. We don't come out with this hypocrisy. We don't come out with this mediocrity.
You mean trash recognizes trash. I got what you did there to say.
Ooh.
I like the fact that somebody is always a hater in the bush. But it's always a hater in the bush.
Just making sense of this.
Nobody wasn't expecting this Transformers 1. We didn't expect this.
Cold-blooded.
We expected something different.
Transformers held by the two top actors at the helm. Scarlett Johansson is in this as well too. Chris Hemsworth, Byron Tyree Smith, and Scarlett Johansson. They're being Transformers 1. It's for the kids, man. You know, I'm just saying it's for the kids. Let the kids have they cards. They are people are saying that they like that finally it's just robots and no humans inside of it. So just hey, we'll see. We'll
we already took Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Let's give them something to watch.
Give the kids something. Man, so
everything doesn't need an adult adaptation to it. You notice? I've been noticing that a lot. Like,
right.
Cartoons, they like just let some stuff just be for the kids, and it doesn't need to be grown. Made into an adult adaptation.
Yeah, even in like the little Disney movies, they try to put little things in there that make the adults laugh and entertain them, and it just don't fit with some of the stuff that's going on in the movie.
I mean, I get that, but man, it was the live action one was getting ready to show Unicron.
Yeah.
Unicron. That's what I was looking for. That's why everybody was looking for to see Unicron, but I guess we have to wait another 40 years for it, I guess. 40 years.
40 years.
40 years.
In other news, the Trap trailer has dropped. That's M. Night Shyamalan. He always coming with the fear of and scariness, and spookiness, and weirdness, and awkwardness that M. Night Shyamalan comes with. So the Trap trailer looks pretty good. I'll check it out. And
I don't know when you said the Trap trailer. I don't know why I'm thinking about a movie. Like they should have, if he was smart, he should have sampled Young Jeezy for the trailer. You just said, yeah.
Boy, we on one. Boy, y'all on one today, boy. We can't.
Between you and Mike.
We just got you talking about this.
Like make it scary, but be like, yeah, like it's creepy, yeah.
From the bottom of the trap.
Yeah,
kind of like what Jordan Peele did with the.
I was just going to say that what Jordan Peele did. Only Jordan Peele can do that.
Yeah. Well, I'll tell you. Boy.
Say my name. Dun 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 with the Candyman trailer. Say my name. Say my dun 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 dun.
It scared me. God dog, man. Man, good gracious. And Chris, getting back to what you said earlier about the cartoons, there's an animated Last Airbender coming out on October 10th in 2025. So there you go with your cartoons and everything. I mean, Airbender is a hit. Except for M. Night Shyamalan. I'm sorry, M. Night Shyamalan. Don't mess. But yeah, funny how that's lined up like that. But yeah, it's gonna be an animated Airbender, Last Airbender coming out, And also, there Leo. We know who Frank Sinatra is. We all know who Leonardo DiCaprio is. They're saying that there's going to be a movie, a good old Leo, and he's going to be playing as Frank Sinatra. So we'll keep an eye out on that. Anything Leonardo DiCaprio touches is pretty much filmed.
Pretty much, I mean, his name went crazy after The Great Gatsby. I mean, that's probably last man on the road right there.
Pretty much. Yeah, Leo is the GOAT, bro. I'm still laughing at that dance he did in what was that movie called?
Great Gatsby.
Not Great Gatsby. Yeah, he was getting.
No, it wasn't. It was the Wolf of Wall Street.
Yeah, what's that dance that boy came up in that? The boy that boy Leo going. Yeah, that's the dance right there for Leo right there. He gonna put up. How you do it? I don't know what it was. I don't know what that was. Game. He just came in there.
It was an actor that said a long time ago when he was accepting an award. He said, "Man, I went up for this audition and I didn't get it." He said, "I was mad." He's like, "Man, who they gave it to?" They said they gave it to this guy named Leo, and he was like, "Oh, never mind." All right,
okay.
That's great. He's the GOAT.
All right.
Nothing I can do about that.
Yeah.
Move along, son. Move along.
Yeah, move along, son. Kick rocks.
Kick rocks. Another actor that can do no wrong in people's eyes, Keanu Reeves. He's picked to be playing the voice of Shadow the Hedgehog. Everybody highly anticipated, waiting for the Sonic the Hedgehog movie to come out, and they picked Keanu Reeves to play as Shadow. And you know what? I approve. I like Keanu Reeves.
Yeah.
I like.
Like a lot of things that he do, I try to watch. I'm a fan.
It's like he don't have to do a lot of acting. He does just enough to get you what you want. And I'm gonna stay on that brother's good side because in got doggone John Wick, I don't want no smoke whatsoever with this.
None.
The man been training with the guns. Keanu, you good mother.
Leave that man dog alone.
He need to do something else now. They talking about John Wick again. It's like, bro, let them people recover.
How he gonna be shooting? Is he gonna be John Wick with the? They might as well pair it up with the Ghostbusters or something. Because how can he come?
He gonna come. He gonna spin the block again.
How? So he gonna be killing them from the afterlife?
Well, like John, ain't you tired, John?
And another thing.
Well, guess what? If he killing him in the afterlife, maybe he'll have his dog with him too. You know.
Yeah, you gonna have his dog.
I don't think he went to the same place as wife and dog.
Yeah,
I don't think he did population control down.
I don't think so.
Earth,
I don't think so.
I don't think he went to that place.
When he stood in line, God was like, "Hey, you stand right over here. I'm gonna get to you in a minute."
Hey, who's letting you in line?
You stand right there. Don't move.
Special place.
Is somebody supposed to be at the door?
I'm gonna talk to you on my lunch break because I need time.
Yeah, a pencil, John. A pencil. A pencil, John.
A book, John. Really? A book?
Oh man. Oh my gosh. And shout out to the cast of Fallout. Fallout just debuted on Paramount, I believe, and they already got a highlight for. They already got the okay for season 2. So I didn't watch it yet. I heard great things, but yeah,
and that's Prime. They're on Prime.
You're on Prime. There you go. Thank you. Yeah.
And real quick, I know it's not on our ticket, but also shout out to the Upshaws. Came back with season 5 on Netflix.
Yeah,
Mike Epps on the Sykes.
Yeah, I agree.
Congratulations.
And, also, quick shout out to Yolanda Ross because The Shy is coming out with part 2 of season 6 that will debut on May 10th. So get your popcorn ready. Thank you, Yolanda, as well for sharing our posts in the stories. So yeah, The Shy is still out, is still up and going going strong. Very good TV show, man. I love it. It's great. Oh yeah, most definitely. So yeah, and last but not least, I don't know what's going on in I don't know what's going on in the rap R&B music community. Chris Brown came out and Quavo and just all like, what is going on, man? Y'all just mad.
Go, Chris.
That's that Taurus energy right there.
Listen, I don't know what's in the water, but it is some beef happening. Okay.
It's Cat Williams' fault.
You know what? I'm gonna get my A1 sauce.
I believe it is Cat Williams' fault. It's Cat Williams' fault.
He laid it out, and everybody else say, "You know what? I got something." You know how how that song was back in the hey, yo, Dre, I got something to say. So everybody got something to say.
Everybody got something to say. And Drake done AI Tupac and Snoop Dogg's voice to beat with Kendrick. I'm like, bro.
We talked about this.
That was corny. I'm not gonna lie.
No. We talked about this. That man, he fight on a different level because he took the icons from where this man stayed.
Yeah.
Man.
And put them on his diss track. Now what is you talking about?
Snoop woke up this morning like
discombobulated. He didn't know what was going on.
Snoop was like, did y'all hear that? Snoop say, I'm going back to sleep. Well, I don't understand. But anyway.
That's crazy.
I don't know.
Kendrick got to say something. Kendrick, come on now.
Kendrick is coming. Kendrick is definitely coming. He's coming.
We wait.
He's waiting.
He's all out their system.
That's exactly what he's doing. Let it get all out your system. Let me know when you finish. You know, like when that little boy be trying to fight your little brother, and he got like,
boy,
and you just standing there. Let me know when you finish.
I'm sorry, but we waiting on you, Mr. Kendrick.
Y'all.
Is it gonna take 5 years for this next trip?
Don't trip on that 5'2" youngster boy. I'm telling you, you're gonna have to pull out a thesaurus and dictionary. He about to pull. Telling you.
Man, I tell you, boy,
he call himself Morale and the Big Stepper for a reason now.
How you gonna be a big stepper in a size 7 shoe?
See, Drake said, wasn't nobody worried about that man's size 7 shoe until Drake said that. I swear, y'all people. Watch. I ain't got no dog in the fight. I just know that Kendrick is coming.
I'm just like, oh,
I'm sorry.
Kendrick is all I know.
You set yourself up for that. You set yourself up.
Kendrick is coming. Like I said, I ain't got no dog in the fight.
No, it's not like you go up for Kendrick and I'm going for Drake.
Somebody
how this play out.
Somebody gonna have to fight at the end of this because it's gonna be some.
You're gonna have to put a song out for this man if he don't hear
it. And then Chris Brown say everybody wish that you passed away other than take off. Come on, now.
When he said that, I was like,
yeah. When he said that, I said, boy, it's too early for this. I
woke up this morning hearing this. Yeah. I said, what is this hostile energy? In the morning, like they said, no, he dropped it last night. Well, I woke up in the morning to hear this. Yeah, get the sage.
The beef of violence. It's a lot of violence going on.
My goodness, boy.
Where the holy water at?
Some verbal violence going on.
That's too much. Okay. Mama.
He said he the fakest Migo. He the weakest
Migo. Mama.
Boy, this some haven't started yet, you boy.
Some ain't even started yet.
Y'all just buckle up, get ready, y'all. Just get ready.
And then Rick Ross is doing this rich beef with Drake. That's too rich for me to even participate, brother. I'm sorry. I just seem like I'm too poor to listen to this beef.
I'm
too poor. My bank account says otherwise. I need to stop listening.
Rick Ross, you go up too.
It's too expensive for me to listen to.
Yeah,
these Rick Ross are arguing about a plane. A plane.
What?
Yeah.
A plane.
Does your caviar look like this?
Yeah. Hey man, you got a $50 million mansion. I got a $60 million mansion. What?
He got the type of money where he can go up and just get Wingstop. I gotta sit there and order my Wingstop. That's the type of money he owns.
Exactly.
I gotta wait.
And again,
I gotta tell him to add the right
last
season for my little.
Well, not Wingstop. That was Buffalo Wild Wings. But
they over there fighting about yachts, boats, and
crazy.
The only way I was on the boat is on the ferry in New Orleans. I was going to one canal to the other. That's it. I can't do nothing with that. I can't relate.
Okay.
Y'all got it.
Wow.
Y'all can have it. Y'all can have
it.
Y'all got it. That's all I got. Y'all got it.
Yeah, y'all got it. Y'all got it.
Can we just all get along?
No.
Can't we just all get along?
Ladies and gentlemen, we got a very special guest coming through the Just Acting Up show. Preach! Kareem Grimes, ladies and gentlemen, from All American, gonna stop by. So y'all don't go nowhere. Stay locked in. It's Just Acting Up show. Ladies and gentlemen, we have a very special guest here in the building. All American's own, Mr. Kareem Grimes. Round of applause, man. Preach in the building. Yes, sir. Hey, man. That's
Thank you.
Thank you. Gratitude. How you doing, brother?
I'm good, man. How y'all doing?
Doing good, man. Doing
Doing
good.
pretty good.
Doing
So-
good. Doing
Good.
We're glad to have you here.
I'm happy to be here.
Yeah.
Happy to be here. Excited.
That's that Akeem right there coming to me. I'm very happy to be here.
I am very happy to be here.
Very happy to be here. Oh man. Now you originally from LA or where you originally from?
Yeah, I'm born and raised in Inglewood, California. I grew up right around a corner from the Forum where the Lakers used to play. So I'm like really from LA, homegrown.
Nice.
So when did that acting bug hit you? Like what got you really wanting to pursue this dream?
Well, when I was younger, I would always family functions. My mom would have friends over, so I used to watch a lot of TV. So there was a comedian named Flip Wilson, and that's somebody that I made me laugh, and he did so many characters. So I started to do that in front of my family, and my cousin started calling me Baby Flip. And I was like, all right, this is something that, I feel I can do. And there was a trip when I was in elementary school, and we went to the set of a show called Amen. And that was at Paramount Studios. And I'll never forget it. Like, I watched the show, but to actually walk on the lot and see the actual set, that really that resonated with me, and I was like, "Oh yeah, I definitely want to do this." So I started young. We're talking about maybe 7, 8 years old. That this is something that I wanted to do.
Nice. Hey man, I remember that show. Turn on the lights of heaven, Lord.
Shine on
Man, did you get a chance to meet Sherman Hemsley himself, or?
You know what? No, I met Riley. Riley was on the remember the old man? He was the deacon. Yeah.
Oh, okay,
yeah. So yeah, that's who I saw, and I was like, oh wow, this is amazing. So yeah.
That's cool. Memories from my past, man. That's treasured memories from my past, man.
For sure.
That is dope, man. So we seen you, done some voiceovers too. Any interest in doing like video game, cartoons, anything like that?
Yeah, I mean, my first video game was this. It was called Film Noir. Noir. A long time ago. That was kind of like my first introduction to video games, and it was fun. And I kind of took a break because I didn't have a voiceover agent. I think I got that through my regular agent, television film agent, and it wasn't until I did a 24-hour fitness commercial, which is probably one of the funniest commercials. I can't find it. They shot another version, but they didn't. They always shoot another commercial with another group of people, and I can't find it, but it was funny. So we did the commercial, and maybe like a week after we finished the commercial, they hit me up and said, hey, we would love for you to do a radio spot. And I was like, all right, cool. So I did the radio spot, and I think I spent maybe 20 minutes.
Nice.
And I was like, oh yeah, I like this. And then received checks, I was like, oh, I definitely like this.
Yeah.
But still, I didn't know a lot about the business. And it wasn't until really I put it on Facebook that, I would love to do voiceovers. And a good friend of mine, her name was Erica. Her father owned a ad agency, and she brought me in to do some voiceovers for her ad agency. And one of them was a Honda commercial with Mickey Fax. And from there on, it was just like, all right, cool. This is something that I know I can do. And she kind of kept me busy with work here and there. And then got a old agent who was now at a voiceover agency, hit me up, and I went in. They liked me, and I think maybe probably within 2 weeks of signing with them, I did an AT&T commercial voiceover, and then after that, I did Buffalo Wild Wings, and I did Buffalo Wild Wings on and off for about maybe 2 years, almost 2 years. Yep.
Stay working. That's what's up.
Yeah.
Wild Wings. I had that last night.
Nice.
You said what?
I had that last night.
Okay.
Some good wings.
What a coincidence.
Right.
You're a talented artist. Any thoughts on writing your own projects?
I have. It's interesting. I was doing it when YouTube there was no YouTube. You know what I'm saying? Along with my best friend, we did a bunch of products. I mean, a bunch of productions. Some of them you can find now. But I've always been about creating stuff for myself. I have a couple of projects right now that I'm working on that I am looking to pitch as a TV show. So that's always been a part of it. I think if you're in this business, you want to encompass everything that comes in it. You just don't want to be an actor or pigeonhole yourself just to doing that. You want to be able to direct, produce, write. So yeah.
That sounds
cool. So besides working out, what else do you like to do to, enjoy your time off of being on set?
Yeah, I mean, I love working out. For me is like top priority. I call that paying myself. I think we go through life and we're always giving of ourselves. And sometimes you look back and you be like, man, I ain't got nothing for me. What I got for me, you know what I mean? So for me, I've adopted paying myself, and whatever that is for anybody out there, whether it's meditating, whether it's listening to music, whether it's dancing, whatever it is, make sure you pay yourself before you pay anybody else. So physical activity is very good for me. Mental, I feel better. I'm able to go about my day. But I like just like chilling. I have a vintage Volkswagen bus, 23 window 1967 bus that's super dope, clean. So I'll take that out and ride out, meet up with a couple other cats who have Volkswagens. I like going to the movies. I'm kind of really chill. Like I don't do too much, but I do enough for me. You know what I mean? So yeah.
So like you go to the theaters and watch movies, just like do you have to be in?
Yeah, I love to go to the movies. I love to go to movies, watch films. Big sci-fi. Any films either that I've probably auditioned for. I definitely want to see who got it, and
I'm right there with you. Like every time I audition, I want to see which one of y'all.
Yeah, I want to see who got it.
Is that like
sometimes I go in there and I'll be like, "Whoo, I dodged a bullet."
Some people would say that being petty.
Thank you, Lord.
I do the same thing.
Man, you know what? Real quick, man. It was an audition I did, and it was an audition I did, and it was for a scene, and I was like, oh man, I could have been in the scene with old buddy from The Walking Dead and this and this and this, and I read the character for it, and it was like some type of war movie, and I don't know how you are, Kareem, but like I get a visualization of I'm that character when I'm reading it, and the character died within 10 minutes. Like he was supposed to be a spiritual character, and I was like, he asked a stupid question, and he said, "Oh, you want to know how? This how? Bow!" And I was like, "Oh, oh man!" I was like, "Oh well,
listen. For them 10 minutes, you gonna get the best performance in that scene.
Yeah,
that's how I always look at it. Like for that 10 minutes, however many minutes I'm on screen." You're gonna get the best. It's gonna be you're gonna remember that scene. You're gonna be like, yo, that boy died good. That boy
absolutely
died good.
Absolutely.
The great 10 minutes.
Exactly.
And then got right back up and then died again.
No, literally, I went in for a part. I got a part where I'm playing somebody who got kidnapped, and I went and we did the scene. And then, like, right in the middle of filming, they decided to keep me and not kill me. So, like, you know, I could have just went in and been like, you know, I'm gonna get killed within a certain amount of minutes. So I'm not gonna take this part. But I actually took the part, and then they ended up saving me. So I'm gonna be in the second part of it. So
yeah, there's no small roles. You know? It's whatever, you know, however you approach it, you know, put 110% into it, because at the end of the day, that's something that's going to live on forever. So you don't want people to be like, I can tell she wasn't in it. You know what I mean? Yeah. So anything that you take part in, nobody forced you. That's something that you accepted. So you have to, you know, put forth your best effort to make sure, you know, you did your part, and, you know, you have good tape.
Especially those emotion scenes where you cry and then they say that was good. Now do it again. Like, oh.
Yeah. A lot of people don't understand that. It's very it can take a toll on you emotionally and physically, you know, and I think a lot of people don't understand that part of the craft, is that, you know, you may have to do that scene, you know, 2, 3, 4 times. And you will have to bring that same intensity, that same, you know, energy each and every time.
I agree. Amen. Amen again, brother. Well, let's talk about your experience on the Vince Staples show.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna try to do. I can't do this as good as you.
Right.
Don't got me. Let's talk about that character.
Yeah, man, Uncle Mike. Originally, I auditioned for something else. I auditioned for, I think, a mailman part, and went on and did it. But let me rewind back. I've worked with Vince Staples before, so I did one of his videos that was directed by Cal Maddock, who I'm good friends with. And Cal Maddock was originally supposed to do the Vince Staples show. He told me about it. And, you know, like I said, I auditioned for a role for the mailman. And they came back and was just like, yo, we want to know if, you know, he would take this role as Uncle Mike. And I was just like, sure. Like, if I don't have to give you another self-tape, absolutely. You know, and, you know, seeing Uncle Mike reading it, it was just like, I know exactly who this is. This is my uncle. This is my Uncle Jay. This is my Uncle Daryl. All these individuals in my life wrapped up into this character. And, you know, that line, don't got me, get me. That's something that I put in there. That wasn't part of the script. That was something that I made up on the spot, and I tried it, and they just started busting up. Like Vince, we did that scene probably maybe 3 or 4 times, and Vince kept laughing. So if you really look at it, and you can see Vince really clenching his jaw. But I think one of my family members told me that, because he was like, yo, nephew, do this. And I was like, man, I got you. He was like, don't got me, get me. And I was like, all right, let me put that away in my pocket, because I know. somewhere.
Yeah.
Perfect time, man. And I said it, and they all fell out laughing. And I was like, all right, and that's what I mean earlier by, for that scene, you want to make that memorable, whatever it is. And, people have taken that, that saying and, repeated it, hit me up with it, and they're now using it, so I had a good time, man. It was a fun set. I've been a fan of Vince Staples before, been a fan of his music, and like I said, I worked with him before, but to be a part of this show was special, and just grateful for the opportunity.
Amen, brother.
Yeah.
Yes. Now, we know you are on Boys in the Hood, SWAT, Justified, NCIS, and so much more. But, like, what genre can you see yourself in, or what show do you think, like, man, I want to be on that show?
I think those shows that you mentioned really they're all different. And for me, it doesn't matter where you place me at. I'll be able to thrive. It's I like to, as a chameleon. I can do comedy, I can do drama, I can do sci-fi, I can do horror, which I've done. I don't think I've done sci-fi yet, but everything else I've pretty much done.
Mhm.
So, I don't box myself in just in one genre. I want to be able to do it all, just to show my range as an actor, to be able to transform into characters and to bring something to those characters.
Right.
Crossing our fingers for Walking Dead or Star Trek.
Star Wars.
Star Trek.
Star Wars.
Yeah, Star Wars.
Can you see him with the little?
Yeah.
Star Wars. That'll be dope. Yeah.
That's Star Trek.
That's Trekkie. I'm a Trekkie.
You're a Trekkie. Yeah.
Now I like Star Wars.
Listen, Star Wars. Listen, any sci-fi. I know I can do it for sure.
Yeah. Manifestation.
Mm-hmm.
Now, I definitely gotta ask you this because I'm a big All-American fan, and to me, Preach has become one of the fan favorites. Just his character arc from just someone that's made mistakes in the past, and he's really had a story of redemption to giving back and becoming just what he is now, a teacher. Just really pouring into the kids in the community and everything. So let's talk about just your time on the show, the growth of that character, and just being on All American.
Yeah, man. Good question. It's been a blessing, man. Now there's a backstory to it because there's a couple of backstories. I was already a fan of the show because my life and my journey was of that, but reverse. So I went to a PWI. I went to a predominantly white high school. You know what I'm saying? Palisades High School, which was literally right down by the beach. So at lunchtime, we would literally walk down, put our feet in the sand, hang out, then go back to school. You know what I'm saying?
One of them schools.
Yeah. And then so I always got bussed. And then I was playing football too. And at that time, Dorsey High School, which was a powerhouse, and that was literally right in my neighborhood. So I left Palisades and went to Dorsey. And so watching the show, I connected instantly. Now, I auditioned for it, and the character was only supposed to do 2 episodes. And at that time, there was a showrunner who just came and took over the reins. Her name is Nkeche. And Nkeche and I met like 10 years prior to me being on All American. She had wrote her first script for TV, which was a show called Bones on Fox.
Oh yeah, I love that show.
And on that, I played a young man who was from Sierra Leone, who was an amputee. So that's how I met NK, because on that show, it was during flu season, but David Branna's everybody kept getting sick. So I ended up working on that episode for like a month, probably the most money I made as a guest star. So that's how me and NK became really cool. And she saw my work ethic and what I bring to the table each and every day. And then there was a young brother who was a writer on that show. His name is Jamie Turner. And I met him probably about 11, maybe 11 or 12 years prior is when I did The Shield. He was a story editor on The Shield. And The Shield I had auditioned for like 17 times. And then the 17th time I end up doing 3 seasons. And me and Jamie became cool. Now he's a writer on All American. You see what I'm saying? So now this relationship that I have with NK, this relationship I have with Jamie, they're like, oh yeah, I know Kareem. Oh, I know Kareem too. You know what I mean? So now they're like, oh, we know he's capable of doing this.
Right.
And you know, I do the second episode, and you know, this doesn't happen in the business, but NK, the showrunner, called me and was like, hey, I don't know if you read the script, but you get shot. Don't worry, you're not gonna die. We plan on keeping you around for a while. And you know, from that point on, it was just like, all right, so that was first season, second season, third season, fourth season, fifth and sixth, and so on. And here we are. And you know, through that, you know, NK would come up to me and just kind of let me know what where my character was going in the story and on the show, you know. And she said, hey, you know, you're gonna have a daughter, and this is gonna happen, and then we're gonna make you a teacher. And I was like, oh, okay. Because my character, there was an actual teacher. I think he's out of St. Louis, but he did some time, got his degree, became a teacher, and became Teacher of the Year. So that storyline is actually a real storyline. You know, I think that's what's so beautiful about this show, is that they really take what's going on and what's happening in real time and, you know, put that into the show. And I think that's what makes it a good show, makes it a great show, you know. So, you know, being on the show, like I said, is probably one of the biggest highlights of my career. 2017 is when I really started to see an uptick, because I was doing SWAT. I had did The Mule with Clint Eastwood, and you know, I ended up booking All American, and you know, voila, this show by far has given me probably the most, you know, fame, the most facial recognition, you know, than I've ever had. And I'm just, you know, very grateful for it. And, you know, it's been great. The cast we're like family, you know. I'm pretty sure you can see that on social media. Like we really genuinely get along. We really love each other. We're grateful. We know that we're grateful. And we just come to work and have a good time.
Man, you know, 2 quick things, brother. Before All American is wrapped up and finished, I don't know why I got a feeling Preach is going to be the principal, and that's just me. I don't know the story. I don't know about it, but I would love to see that. I would love to see that.
From your lips to God's ears, brother. Hey, as they say, when 2 or more are gathered in His name,
amen.
Touch and agree.
Tell your neighbor.
Tell your neighbor. I believe.
Hallelujah. Yo, man. I don't know. Just sometimes I just get that feeling. Like, I see Preach becoming, because your story is so amazing where he came from and where he's at now. And I'm like, I don't know why. I'm like, I would love that story to put the cherry on top for Preach to become the principal of the school. And for an acting standpoint, I love that you said that you auditioned 17 times for that one of those roles. Was it The Shield, or was it the Shield? Because I know some actors out there, they're like, I keep audition, and that's a good thing.
Yeah.
That's a good
I had to look at it that way. I think sometimes, you know, rejection is, nobody likes to be rejected, you know. So within those 17 times I've booked, they've either written the character out, or they've gone a different route, or you know. So a lot of things have taken place, and sometimes you just have to look at it. And most times it's like, it's not even about you, you know. And number one, and then number two, I think what my agent taught me is that, you know, it's 17 times, but you have to look at it. You have to look at it in the sense of if that phone stops ringing,
Mm-hmm.
then be worried.
Yeah.
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 Amen.
You know
It's
what I'm
when-
saying?
Yeah.
If the phone call stop and they don't want you to audition, then you should be worried. You know, so that's how I had to look at it. And you know, it's crazy. Out of those 17 auditions, those characters were one-offs. You know what I'm saying? One episode and that's it. But the 17th, and this character is in 3 seasons, of the Shield is just a testament of just, hey, staying consistent, doing the work no matter what, and getting rewarded for it, man. So yeah, absolutely.
Right.
Like you said,
Yes.
maximizing the opportunity.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Sidney Poitier once told Denzel, he won't tell him what gig to say yes to, but your first few gigs define the rest of your career. So how do you pick the roles that's right for you?
Well, I guess for me, God had his hands on it because my first big gig was Boys in the Hood. So
Right.
that's the if that don't get no bigger,
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying? That lives on in film history as probably the film that starts all these other films that came after it. You know what I'm saying? So and that I was an extra for like a week on there. And during filming, during lunch, we're throwing the football around and John Singleton's like, hey, there were other extra kids in that scene, but he saw something in me and was like, yo, I'm gonna give you some lines. So here we are, but as an actor starting off, you're just trying to get your feet wet.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? You don't have really that luxury of saying no. You know what I mean? Unless there is something that you say, hey, I don't want to do that.
Right.
You know what I mean? But as an actor starting off, you're just trying to get the look. You're just trying to get those looks, those opportunities to start building your resume. And I think, once you get to that point where you have a solid enough resume and a name, then you have that opportunity to be able to, and money, now you have the opportunity to pick and choose what you want to do. Michael B. Jordan can pick and choose what he wants to do. Denzel Washington can pick and choose what they want to do. But when you're starting out, you just trying to get your feet wet. And when I started in the 80s. So the game was way different than what it is now. There weren't any roles for African American or people of color, period.
Right.
So when it came down the pipe, it was just like, all right, you know what I'm saying? But now we're in a day and age to where, we have other creatives and people of color, producing and directing and writing to where, now it's multiple roles. But when I was coming up, there wasn't that many roles. So you tried to, audition and get as many as you can to start building your resume up.
Yeah.
But it's a part of the game. It's a part of, you look at basketball, you look at LeBron James or just other people, LeBron James when he was a rookie, or Kobe when he came in, he didn't get all the playing time, until he started building up his resume to where they was like, oh, this dude is nice. And then, we saw how his career, played out where he was able to dictate certain things. Same thing with LeBron. If you only want to play, 10, 15 minutes, he'll say, listen, that's all I got.
Right.
Do that.
That's all I got, AD.
That's all I got, AD. That's all I got, Darren Ham. So, I think just starting off, you want to get your feet wet and really start to, build your resume and learn in the process until you get to that point where, you know, you want to start, picking projects that you're really aligned with, that really means something, that, that is telling a story that, you want to be a part of, that is showing, or shining a light on something that people don't know about,
Right.
And I think that's the beauty about, art and what we do is that, we're storytellers.
Yeah, love that. Storyteller, storyteller. I love that right there, man. So tell us this. What's one way you would help your community, or what's something that you would love to do to give back if you could?
Oh, I've been giving back as long as I can remember, man.
Yeah.
That's just in me, man. I was raised to give back. I've been feeding the homeless for 14 years with a nonprofit called My Friend's House LA.org. We're right in the heart of downtown Los Angeles. And a good friend of mine, Tiffany Rose, she is the founder. And um, I met Tiffany through the business. She was a writer. And she said that she would go downtown and feed the homeless. And for me, it was always something that of just having an outlet that I can be able to be a part of on a weekly basis. And the first time I went down there, I bought a bag of clothes and saw the people, and from that point on, I was hooked. That fed my soul. So giving to people less fortunate has always been a part of me. Speaking to kids in the neighborhoods has always been a part of me, because I know the effect that it has, because I was that young kid who grew up, in the inner city. And people who would take time out of their day to come, that I was able to either see on TV, or sports figures, that has such a profound effect on me as a young man growing up, that I was just like, yo, if I'm ever in that position, I want to be able to pay it forward and give it back. So I talk to kids, high school, elementary. A lot of my friends are teachers now. A lot of people I know work in the correctional facility. So I'm always giving back. And it's just about giving back, man. It's always been a part of me. And I'm very passionate about it, because I know the effect that it had on me. And I know, if I'm able to just, be able to use my platform, use my celebrity, as they say, to be able to, talk to a young man or woman and say, hey, listen, I came up in the neighborhood too. That's not the end all be all. There's something bigger and brighter. And these are these are the options that you have. You can either go this route or you can go that route. We know this route, there's two ways that can, there's two things that can happen. You know what I'm saying? But if you go this route, you have a plethora, you have many, many options, So I just try to make it my business and my life passion to be able to, give back and speak hope and life into these kids.
Yeah, man. Thank you for sharing that with us too.
Yeah,
Thank you.
for sure.
Love hearing that.
So we would like to do a short true and false with you.
Okay.
And feel free to elaborate on any of the true or the false.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to start it out
Okay.
with true or false. Are you related to Sway?
Yes.
How, Sway?
True.
Yeah.
Does he have the answers?
Yeah, he got some of the answers. He got some of the answers.
That's cool. That's cool. So was it like cousins or y'all? That's pretty cool.
Yeah,
Nice.
cousins. Yeah, man. Absolutely, man. He's amazing, man. That dude is. I mean, he's Sway. Come on, man.
Yeah.
It's part of the culture.
Yeah. So, like, did you find out y'all were family before? Both of you guys are.
We saw each other at a family function long time ago, but I don't think I saw him. I don't know if he remember me. And then my auntie Kathy hit me up, and Uncle Robert. So they told me again, and then I want to say we either got on a phone call or I ended up going up on to the show.
Man, shout out to Sway, man.
Yeah, and we started to put it all together. He was like, "Oh yeah, that was you." Like, "Oh yeah, that was you." Okay, all right, family. You know. So,
okay. True and false. Did you play football? Were you a QB? You said you played football, but
yeah,
position.
I played Pop Warner in high school, and no, I wasn't a QB. Let me stop. I maybe played a couple of downs as a QB, but I didn't play the whole game as a QB.
Okay.
I was a running back. Tailback.
Okay.
We was running the wing T at that time, so yeah. I played football, but I played maybe a series as a quarterback.
Okay.
That was it. Bet.
Nice.
If you was in the NFL right now, what team would you play for?
I'm a 49ers fan. I've been a 49ers fan since Roger Craig and Joe Montana. But it's funny you say that, Mike, because long time ago, I really loved the Steelers. This is when they had Terry Bradshaw, Lynn Swan.
Let's talk about it, dog.
Let's talk about it.
All this comfortable.
Listen, they had Mean Joe Green.
Yes, Lord. Keep going.
Listen, they had who else? He just passed the running back. Franco Harris.
Yeah, Franco Harris.
Listen, I used to look at. Remember, I probably date myself. There was a joint on TV, and it was Howard Cosell, and they would always talk about the football games. And Howard Cosell be like, and then there was, and he said, then there was Terry Bradshaw throwing it to Lynn. And then he hiked the ball and gave it to Franco Harris, who ran for 50 yards for the touchdown. The Steelers. Yeah. Oh man, I used to be a Steelers fan when I was a kid, dude. Like literally, Lynn Swan, Terry Bradshaw, Franco Harris, Mean Joe Green, like that was my team. And I used to put socks in my shirt for it to be shoulder pads.
Yeah.
Man.
Hey, man, I went to Pittsburgh last year to see them with their home opener against the Patriots. And this guy just kept on saying Franco Harris. I didn't know what that meant. And mind you, from Houston to Pittsburgh, you already know why we're going. So it's still people got their Steeler gear on. We get off of the plane, and the same guy, he kept on saying, Franco Harris, man, Franco Harris. I'm like, okay, that's a statue of Franco Harris with the immaculate catch. He said, no, that's Franco Harris. Franco Harris was passing. He rode the plane.
Wow.
Yeah, bro. And he was walking past the statue of, and we get into the train, right? And my wife, she with me, and everybody whispering down, Franco Harris. And she goes, who the hell is Franco? And I go, man, this is Franco Harris, man. Man, he was so cool. He was calm, bro. He was like, man, for him to be at that age, he talked to everybody, took pictures. I was too scared to talk to him. I was nervous, but it was really a cool experience. And then like months later, he passed. They retired. They retired his jersey and everything.
Yeah, I was as a kid, I was a Pittsburgh Steelers fan. And then, of course, I watched when you guys had Slash and Jerome Bettis, Palomalo. So, Woods, I definitely watched, but I've always, between them, but I really became a 49ers fan with, Joe Montana and Roger Craig. Because as like I said, I played running back. So I modeled my running style after Roger Craig.
Nice.
Nice. Oh yeah.
You just made Mike's day. I hope you know.
Yeah. When I saw it, it's funny when I was doing my research, I was like, okay, Steelers. All right. I said if the time permits, I'm gonna definitely bring that up.
Man, I appreciate that, man.
It don't matter where you make Chris sad, but you make Mike happy. It don't matter where we
I
go.
keep telling y'all, man, y'all gotta get on it.
Hold on, wait.
Chris,
I know what Chris
what's your team? What's your team?
I'm home team, Houston Texans all the way.
Okay.
All the way.
So here we go. Here we go. Now the Houston Oilers had the toughest, meanest.
Yeah, they did.
Yeah.
Listen, running back in the world, and don't tell me, Earl Campbell.
Yeah.
Come on, man. Earl Campbell was a problem.
We got Andre Johnson getting to the Hall of Fame this year as well.
Yeah. Y'all had, man. Listen, I think I was doing a movie. I was doing a movie in '99, right after Baby Boy, and I think this is right when the Houston Texans kind of became that team. I remember that, man. It was man. I was like, okay, all right, but yeah, man. Listen, y'all had some a good run as well, man. Y'all had Watt. You know what I'm saying? Y'all had Andre, you know what I'm saying? So, yeah.
I think we can do a Super Bowl this year because with CJ Stroud and our receiver core is so tight now. We got a good coach.
Chris. Okay. We got to wrap this up, bro. We got to wrap this up. I don't want no beef.
Every day. These two every day. This is what.
Listen, you gotta have it. It's so good. You gotta have it.
Problems, but we got people out here waiting for us. So we got.
You're right. So with respect to time, I know we got to get you out of here. Just one last question. We're all up and coming actors, and we always anybody we bring on, we always want to in our way have them pay it forward. So, are there any just give us one good gem that you can share that's helped you in your career that you can share with somebody else that's trying to make it in this business?
Yeah, man. Make daily deposits each and every day. Make a deposit towards your career. I feel that you have to do something each and every day to put those deposits into your career so that your return will be great. So whatever that is, whether it's, I still do it. I'll go on YouTube and I'll watch interviews. I like watching roundtables or actors on actors because now you get to see and they talk about their process. You know what I'm saying? And I think it's just I'm a student of the game, so I'm constantly, learning from the greats. So just make those daily deposits and truly believe in yourself and do the work. Do the work. You know what I mean? Don't talk about it. Just do the work and let the work speak for itself.
Yeah. Nice. Love it, man.
Sure.
I appreciate them gems, brother. And
yes, sir.
Before we get you out of here, I gotta hit. I'm sorry, Chris. My bad. I gotta hear the story. Your story when you met Prince.
Oh man! Wow. That's good. It's good, Joe. Okay. A good friend of mine by the name of Cliff Love. That's like my big bro. Cliff used to dance for Houdini. Cliff was in all the videos in the 80s and the 90s. But Cliff is good friends with Dougie Fresh. Mm-hmm. So whenever Dougie Fresh comes in town, we will all link up. I will go pick up Doug. And this particular time, I think we were out, and my boy Cliff was like, yo, and we were all in the car, and Doug was like, yo, you want to go to Prince's party, Prince's house? I was like, absolutely. Yes. I think this is during the Golden Globes, if I'm not mistaken. So Prince used to rent out Tony Gonzalez's house, which is, people from when they watch this, they'll know the end of Sunset, right before you get into Beverly Hills, there's a little side street across from Boa, and you hit that corner and go up. That was Tony Gonzalez's house, but Prince was renting it out. So we get there, we park, and we walk into this foyer, and there's a staircase, right? So we just chilling. We couldn't take phones in or nothing, right? So Prince's, I guess, bodyguard, this stocked Asian dude came and just kind of telling us, what it is, no phones, da, da, da. So we just chilling. So it's Dougie Fresh, I'm in the middle, and my boy Cliff. And lo and behold, Prince is walking down the stairs. And it just seemed like it was in slow motion, bro. And I'm like,
you know, Charlemagne said the same thing. It's like he levitates.
dog. I'm like, yo. In my mind, I'm going crazy. Like, ain't nobody gonna believe me. Ain't nobody gonna believe this. Ain't nobody gonna believe this. This is Prince walking down the stairs. I'm like, yo. So Doug introduces everybody, Kareem, blah, blah, blah. And Prince, come to find out, Prince and Dougie Fresh were like best friends.
Oh, wow.
So they're talking, and then all of a sudden, Prince looks at Dougie Fresh and is like, "Are you ready to jam?" And I was like, "Yo, this is crazy." So it was like a whole jam session. So we walk into this room. It looks like a club. It's like these purple seats, these purple velvet seats. So I'm walking, and it's like Mariah Carey sitting down with Benny Medina, who the Fresh Prince is based off of. And then I'm walking, and then I see Natalie Portman, and then it was just so many stars. And then I'm walking around, and I run into Will.i.am. And me and Will.i.am, we went to junior high and high school together.
Oh, man.
So Will is like, "Oh, this is my friend Kareem. He was in Boys in the Hood." And I'm like, "Bro, I've done other stuff than Boys in the Hood." It was star-studded, man. And literally, I'm just standing there, and it's a whole jam session. And it's Dougie Fresh, it's Prince. And I think at that time, Prince was he had this young lady named Tamar, not the Braxtons, but another girl that he had signed, and they was just doing a jam session. And I think I want to say Erykah Badu was there. But it was like, it was just one of those things, one of those nights, just like, ain't nobody gonna believe me. And then when we leave, Jamie Foxx is walking up.
Bro,
you got to keep that to yourself. Ain't nobody gonna believe that happened.
I said, dog.
Yeah, right.
Nobody would not believe it if I said it, bro.
Wow.
It was just like, yo, this is one of those nights that you definitely cherish and be like, yo, I was really in the presence of some great individuals, some great entertainers.
Yeah.
Thank you for sharing that with us.
Yeah, absolutely.
Like, yeah, Kareem said, "Hey, I met Prince and Jamie Foxx." Man, you mean no Kareem, no
right?
No Jamie Foxx.
That kind of night you ask God, like, I must did something right.
Yeah, for real. Yeah, like literally, I've been a part of some pretty dope things and been in the presence of some really amazing people. So it's been a blessing, that's for sure.
Man, brother. Appreciate you again so much, Kareem. Tell the audience where we can follow you at, and tell them what time we can watch the
for sure. Kareem Grimes across the board, Instagram, X, Twitter, what else? I think I'm on TikTok, Snapchat, Facebook, Fanbase. I'm on all. But yeah, you can we're back for our 6th season on All American. We come on Mondays. Definitely tune in. I think check your local listings. I know we come on 8:00 on the West Coast. So definitely stay tapped in. This is gonna be amazing. Season 6. We got some really good stuff. And if you guys miss it on Monday, download the CW app, which is free, and you can watch the episodes the next day. I don't know when we're going to be on Netflix. When we're on Netflix is probably, what happens is once the last episode airs on TV, on CW, maybe a week later, it goes on to Netflix. So, don't wait till Netflix. Tap in every Monday. The Netflix is just the cherry on top because you can be able to stream it, all the way. So, make sure if you haven't watched the Vince Staples Show, make sure you guys watch that on Netflix and give it a thumbs up.
Yes, sir. There you have it, ladies and gentlemen. Kareem Grimes, aka Preach, in the building.
AKA kinfolk. All the Steelers fans, they're my kinfolk.
Yeah.
That's cousin in there.
We go to Comic Palooza. We go everywhere. We got people guests
That's
coming
my
on the
kinfolk,
show.
man. That's my cousin, man.
Boy,
There it is, man. There it is, man. Indeed.
All right, good people. Welcome to the Acting the Fool segment. Chris, you ready? Michael, you ready? Go ahead, Chris. Take it away, brother.
We're going to go to Ohio. Anyway, Montgomery, Ohio. Well, not Montgomery, but Montgomery County in Ohio. It's about a local student. You know, it's around that time prom is coming up. And a local high school student, Amber Guy, unfortunately, her daughter is not going to be able to go to the prom at Miami Valley Career Technology Center. She was set to graduate in December, and her prom is going to be coming up soon. So you want to know why she missed out on her senior prom? What if she brought something to school, a snack to be exact? One of the teachers is very severely allergic to the ingredients. So she was suspended for bringing a bag of corn chips to school.
Oh, hell no.
Yeah, I kid you not. Specifically, someone gave the kid a bag of Taki chips on the school bus, and she was hungry, so she ate them. Ali didn't finish the chips, of course. She ended up bringing it back in the building, which it was only like 2 chips left. And when she finished the remaining chips, she threw the bag away and went to class. Now, the school principal called her down to the office, and at that point, they asked her if she ate the chips, and she said yes, and then they suspended her for 5 days. Now, due to the suspension, they said the school said they have a policy to not allow her to attend the prom either, because it was a ban, something that was on their policy that was banned, right? And so for her, it was a big deal because, you know, she said she tried on like 50 dresses. You know how it is, trying to get your right fit for the night, and so that's something that pretty much they're taking away from her, that once in a lifetime thing. And so there's even saying that there's signage up that says there's a sign like no corn or nothing with corn, like corn on the card or something. But like 7:30 in the morning, you hungry, people not thinking about if this got corn in it or something like that. So the statement the school put out to the parents said they sent out a form to the parents acknowledging that the rule at the beginning of the year, which they received signed. And of course, her mom said that, you know, her and her father were separated. So, you know, I guess there was a miscommunication there. I don't know. But they suspended her, none to say the least. She appealed it. It was denied. She plans to get a lawyer to get the suspension appealed. And so, yeah, that's where it is.
But by the time they finish with this whole process, baby, you probably been already graduated.
Pretty much.
That sucks.
All this over some corn chips.
Yeah.
Well, it sounds like, was the teacher allergic and something happened to the teacher?
Not that I see, no.
Well, what's the problem? Let me chill.
Yeah.
Corn chips.
Parents, because I would have raised all kind of hell.
Yeah, really.
Like when she holding like if she was holding the teacher, like, hey, you better back up and give me a, you know, like she never nothing like that. I'll put this corn chip on your face, like
I raised all kind of hell.
That's crazy.
What? Crazy.
Since we're talking about prom, you know, do you know why the power line did not go to the prom?
Wait a minute. Hold up. You set that up wrong. Why a power line didn't go to prom?
Yeah, why didn't the power line go to the prom?
A power line that's like hanging from a pole?
Mike, you're thinking too deep, bro, brother. Why did the power line not go to the prom?
Okay. Why?
Because they were grounded. It's an electric joke. Come on.
Wait.
Come on, man. Come on, man. You Mike looking too deep in it. Yeah, like, hey, come on, man.
Mike, you made this. You messed this one up. This could have
because he said power line to go to the prom. A power line can't go to no prom.
Well, why is you trying to figure it out?
Well, in my Marvel universe, in my brain, the power line is a character that was going to prom that night. And he didn't go.
Me out.
Anyway,
that's me out. Go ahead, dog.
Let's go. Let's switch lanes and let's go with the chips. Then I'm gonna go all chip jokes. Then what do a bag of chips and a gun have in common? when you pull them out in class, suddenly everybody wants to be your friend. You know, hey, let me have some chips. So, hey, homeboy, get it. We cool, right?
I do not condone violence.
I can tell you came up with that by yourself. You didn't just grab that off the internet. You came up with that one by yourself, didn't you?
Wait, give my boy Chris one more chance. Come on, Chris.
Let's try this.
He always have 3 chances to Shay. Come next week, it's gonna be the same other 3 chances.
Okay, how about this one then? Because I'm trying to do better in life, and I realized something about myself that I lack. Because it's like I go to the store and I buy 4 bags of chips, 6 sodas. If I ate 3 bags of the chips and drink 5 sodas, what do I have?
What do you have, Chris?
No self-control.
I suck at math.
Mike, you is.
I suck at math. I'm sorry. When you start putting the 1 and the 2 and the 3, I'm like, what? I suck at math, dog. I'm terrible at math.
Wait.
He tried to laugh though.
You're taking this too analytical.
I need a tutor.
I need a tutor for the joke.
I need a tutor for the joke.
If I carry the 1.
If I carry the 1 and replace it with the 3, and then you lost me, dog. I gotta go like my son. And look up.
Y'all retarded. Oh my God.
Well, that was Chris's jokes, ladies and gentlemen.
Thank you for the laughter, Chris.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, about to get into the bouncing act, so don't go nowhere. Stay locked into the Just Acting Up Show. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Bouncing Act, where we give praise, flowers, kudos, our own personal awards to the ladies and gentlemen out there doing things out there in the community. Breaking grounds, breaking records, breaking all those type of things. And we have to highlight a very special, a very special comedy group by the name of Comedy Hype News, ladies and gentlemen. Yes, they've been at it for a while. I love watching that show on YouTube, but they are now on Tubi. That's a highlight. I got to give a round of applause right there. I know people. Yeah, for real. I know a lot of people be throwing shade towards Tubi, but Tubi is a good platform. And shout out to Tiffany Thompson, Lester Green, a lot of people that I think Pierre is on there sometimes as well. A lot of people that just stroll on by the Comedy Hype News, but they give you news in the comedy world. They highlight others, talk about multiple topics, very great topics as well. So I gotta talk about Comedy Hype News. I commented, hey Stephanie Thompson, how you doing? I left the comment right there saying, hey, congrats. She commented back, and I was like, commented back. So yeah, shout out to her. Also shout out to Lester Green as well, a good homeboy, good family friend of the show as well. Yeah, kudos to y'all. Congrats.
Yeah, the Comedy Hype definitely bring you the comedy news you can use. Can I say that? Is that copyrighted?
I don't know. I don't know.
Yeah, I know they recently. I know they recently added Lester as a co-host, so that was dope. I recently worked with him last year on the film, so it was good to see him, come up and get that spot. That's a good look. So shout out to him.
I agree. So yeah, shout out to y'all, man. Keep going, keep working, keep leveling up. We hey, like I said, applause, flowers, all that. Love the show. Y'all keep going, man. Thank you. Ooh, clap it in, man. Clap it in. Great show, everyone. Great show. Very, 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 very good show.
Good show.
Very good show.
Very good show, young man.
Very good show.
5-wig gate, and we came out on top.
Yes.
Man, shout out to our guest for today, Kareem Grimes. Shout out to Sean as well. Thank you, his PR assistant, Sean.
Yes.
Yes. Thank you, Sean. Thank you for everything, for all that as well. Many blessings to you both and everything that you do. That's gonna do it for us, man. Mike, you got anything before we go?
No.
Cool. Deshae, you got anything before we go?
No, not this time.
No.
I'm just chilling. I'm enjoying the show.
Cool. Good. Chris, go ahead and take us on home, brother.
Always make your own choices. People will tell you what they think is best for you, often with the best of intentions, but you have to find the courage to do something different. If it's what you really want, you may be wrong, but the only thing worse than realizing you're not happy is living a life you thought you wanted. And that's being unhappy, living a life that you know you never did. So live your own life, make your own choices, go after your dreams, chase them. We out.
And good times in the time of in the wall of good times.
Hey man, y'all ain't say nothing about me and my hair growth last. Y'all ain't say nothing. My hair growing now.
I said we survived Wiggate. You didn't catch that? Wiggate is over, and we are
temporarily all good times. Easy sunshine.
I know it's a cold song.
We don't got any copyright for this, are we?
Can we afford that? Can we afford the whole song? I don't know if I got the copyright. Hey. Can't afford it.
We gone, y'all.